Liverpool's transfer market strategy is heating up with significant developments. As Jarell Quanza's future takes shape, and Marc Guehi'S becomes a central focus in reshaping the Reds' defense. The transfer window is often a time of change and opportunity, a period where clubs redefine their ambitions for the upcoming season. Liverpool's activity in the 2024 summer window has been no different. Following an underwhelming previous campaign, the Reds are recalibrating their squad to challenge on all fronts, with key players moving on and reinforcements becoming a necessity. Liverpool's defensive situation has emerged as a primary area of focus. Two names dominate the headlines: Jarell Quanza, a promising academy product whose departure seems imminent, and Marc Guehi'S, a potential new arrival to bolster the backline. This article explores the implications of these moves, analyzing Liverpool's evolving strategy, the players involved, and the broader context of a dynamic transfer market. The Yaro Quanza exit background on Jarell Quansah'S journey from Liverpool's youth academy to the first team is a testament to the club's commitment to nurturing talent. The 21-year-old center-back showed promise in his limited appearances. Combining athleticism with composure on the ball, Quanza's performances earned him recognition, but with stiff competition in Liverpool's defensive ranks, consistent game time proved elusive. Emerging through the ranks alongside players like Trent Alexander-Arnold and Curtis Jones, Quanza embodied the club's ethos of developing homegrown talent. However, as Liverpool's ambitions grew, so did the need for immediate results, pushing Quanza to seek opportunities elsewhere. Bayer Leverkusen transfer details reports suggest Bayer Leverkusen has secured Quanza for a fee of £30 million, $40 million, with an additional £5 million, $7 million in add-ons. A buyback clause inserted into the deal highlights Liverpool's belief in the player's potential. For Leverkusen, Quanza represents a direct replacement for Jonathan Th, who recently joined Bayern Munich. Fabrizio Romano, the renowned transfer expert, confirmed the deal with his trademark. Here we go, adding that Quanza has agreed to a 5-year contract. The transfer not only bolsters Leverkusen's defense, but also marks a significant milestone for Quanza, offering him the chance to play regular top-flight football. Reaction and implications. The news of Quanza's exit has sparked mixed reactions among Liverpool fans. While some lament the departure of a homegrown talent, others see it as a pragmatic decision to reinvest in the squad. Financially, the deal strengthens Liverpool's position in the market, providing resources to pursue high-caliber targets. Tactically, Quanza's exit leaves Liverpool light in central defense, amplifying the urgency to secure reinforcements. With only Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, and Joe Gomez as senior options, the Reds must act swiftly to avoid a potential crisis. Liverpool's current defensive situation. Depth analysis. Liverpool's defensive core is anchored by Virgil van Dijk, whose leadership and experience remain invaluable. However, injuries and inconsistencies have raised questions about the Dutchman's long-term reliability. Ibrahima Konate has shown flashes of brilliance but struggled with fitness issues, while Joe Gomez's form has fluctuated, leaving doubts about his ability to step up as a first-choice option. With Joel Matip departing earlier in the summer, the need for reinforcements has become glaringly obvious. Need for reinforcements since departure exacerbates an already precarious situation. Liverpool's high-pressing system demands center-backs who are not only defensively solid but also comfortable in possession. The lack of depth puts immense pressure on the remaining defenders, increasing the risk of burnout and injury. A robust backline is essential for Liverpool to compete in multiple competitions, including the Premier League, Champions League, and domestic cups. Without reinforcements, the team's ambitions could be severely compromised. Marc Guehi'S as a replacement. Profile of Marc Guehi'S. Marc Guehi'S' rise to prominence has been nothing short of remarkable. The 24-year-old defender honed his skills at Chelsea before making a name for himself at Crystal Palace. known for his composure, aerial prowess, and tactical intelligence. Guehi has established himself as one of the Premier League's most reliable center-backs. Guehi's leadership qualities are evident. He captained Palace on multiple occasions and has been a key figure in their defensive stability. His ability to read the game and initiate attacks from the back makes him an ideal fit for Liverpool's playing style. Transfer speculations: Liverpool faces stiff competition for Guehi'S signature. Newcastle United and Arsenal have expressed interest, while Spurs could emerge as contenders if Cristian Romero departs. Barcelona has also reportedly added Guehi to their radar, viewing him as a potential free agent acquisition next summer. Crystal Palace's valuation of Guehi, rumored to be around £60 million, $81 million, presents a significant hurdle. Liverpool, known for their calculated spending, is unlikely to meet this figure outright. However, with Guehi's contract set to expire in 12 months, Palace may be forced to lower their demands. Financial considerations: negotiating a fair price for Guehi will be crucial. Liverpool's budget constraints necessitate careful planning, especially with other areas of the squad requiring investment. The club must weigh the immediate need for a center-back against the long-term benefits of securing a player of Guehi's caliber. Broader transfer market moves contextualizing the Guehi pursuit. The pursuit of Guehi is part of a broader strategy to revamp Liverpool's defense. The club has already strengthened its right-back position and is reportedly eyeing an upgrade at left-back. Securing Guehi would complement these moves, providing balance and stability. Implications for Guehi's career: joining Liverpool would offer Guehi the chance to compete at the highest level, including the Champions League. However, regular playing time could be a concern given the presence of Van Dijk and Konate. Tay must weigh these factors against opportunities at other clubs where he might be guaranteed a starting role. Strategic decisions for Liverpool: alternative targets. Liverpool is reportedly monitoring other defensive options, including Ousmane Diomande of Sporting Lisbon. The club's scouting network is known for identifying undervalued talents, and alternative targets may emerge if negotiations for Guehi stall. Youth development versus established signings. The departure of Quanza highlights a recurring dilemma for Liverpool: investing in youth versus acquiring proven players. While the academy has produced notable talents, the demands of top-tier football often necessitate immediate solutions. Tactical adjustments. Arne Slot's system relies heavily on a high defensive line and quick transitions. Reinforcing the backline is critical to maintaining these principles. Without adequate depth, Liverpool may need to adjust their tactics, potentially compromising their attacking flair. Conclusion and future outlook. Liverpool's transfer activity underscores a clear intent to rebuild and reinforce. The departure of Jarell Quanza marks the end of one chapter, while the pursuit of Marc Guehi'S signals the beginning of another. These moves are not just transactions, but pivotal decisions that will shape the club's trajectory for years to come. As the summer window unfolds, Liverpool's ability to navigate challenges and seize opportunities will determine their success. For fans and players alike, the anticipation is palpable. The Reds' journey continues, fueled by ambition, strategy, and the unwavering belief in their potential to conquer football's biggest stages. Liverpool's striker target emerges as Reds move on from Alexander Isak. Newcastle frontman Alexander Isak is seen as the best option on the market. Prizing him away from St. James Park could prove impossible for this summer at least. Liverpool has identified its preferred striker in the transfer market. Fabrizio Romano claims via a fresh update. The Reds' transfer activity has advanced quickly this summer, with Jeremy Frimpong's arrival confirmed before the window had even opened. New goalkeeper Armin Pexi signed soon after, before the club broke its transfer record to bring in Florian Wirtz. The German has signed for an initial €1 million plus a possible £16 million, $22 million in add-ons. Milos Kerkez's transfer is expected soon, to something the defender's family has all but confirmed, bringing Liverpool's spending to around the £175 million, $236 million mark. But it looks unlikely to be the end of the summer splurge, with a new centre-back and striker seen as possible inclusions to follow. And 9 certainly feels like an important addition given the struggles of Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota in the latter half of this season, while Alexander Isak is seen as the best option on the market. Newcastle United's steep asking price will likely prevent any potential bids from arriving. It means Liverpool's hierarchy may have to look elsewhere. Several names have been suggested as possible. New signings: Victor Asimhan, Victor Gyökeres, Benjamin Sesko and Julian Alvarez have been the main protagonists in that area of transfer coverage this summer. But speaking on the latest episode of Give Me Sports Market Madness podcast, Romano has suggested another striker is leading that race. Liverpool would try to go for Isak if he became available, but at the moment, I don't have this feeling, the social media figure revealed.